you'll be starting your week of prayer
on the Monday.
On the Monday the 14th.
Yeah.
And that will encompass a whole week of really big milestones in the Christian
100%.
worshipping calendar, won't it? So tell us a bit about that.
You have the readings every day, like you have the moment by moment Jesus last week in Jerusalem, the disputations, the conflict, the way that he navigated the people who tried to trap him, and then eventually the way that he was given over to the crowds. I think inhabiting that journey is really, really, really important for me in my personal kind of spiritual, journey, obviously. But also it affects my posture in the way that I minister. I think it makes me think about conflict a lot. Yeah, like it's always made me think about that, and it's always made me think about the treachery of that. It's not an easy thing to think about, but also the treasure is that it's there in those spaces where God works the saving work. That's the story. That's the cross-shaped story. And if I'm not cross-shaped in my posture, then my ministry and the work that I do won't bear the fruit that it's supposed to. And actually, in some ways, that is something that I've really pushed into since having a particular conversation about a pastoral situation that I was experiencing not long before at Easter a couple of years ago. I spoke to Bishop Martin, or former Bishop Martin, and one of the things that he recommended was traveling through Holy Week very, very closely. Very, very closely, following the beats, following the conflict, following the pain, dwelling in the place where everything breaks and you just don't know what to do, because that's where I was at that point. And understanding that at some point in that journey, you encounter resurrection. So that's a glorious and good thing to inhabit. I have a particular rhythm of morning prayer and evening prayer. I've been saying the confession regularly, morning and evening, with through the BCP during Lent. I've been trying to do that every day. Doesn't always happen. What I do always do is I always listen to the scriptures on the way to work. I have an audio Bible app that I really, really like called Streetlights. It's produced by an organization in the States, and it's run sort of by a hip hop artist and spoken word poet, and it's just the Bible spoken, read in spoken word style over hip hop beats, and I really, really enjoy it. It really helps. It's the NLT version of the Bible. When I started training for ministry at Ridley in Cambridge, I started writing poetry and then setting it to rap music as well, as a way of processing. It was like the way I journaled. And I had the opportunity at Ridley, shout out Ian Adams and Gail Adams, who are chaplains there. They're amazing, because they were the people who kind of pushed for there to be an opportunity, eventually every term, once a term, for there to be a way for students to engage with art and theology. And so by the end of my time there, 3 times a year, I had the opportunity to produce and present 3 pieces of my work to my peers. It's a way I pray. It's a way I pray. I don't know if you could really call it chanting, but it's definitely a way that I pray. And I present my theology in the way that I rap. Come be here, come be with us. We think God is here. See for yourself. Yeah.
That's a good message.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kiran.
Yeah.
Special man, thank you.
Thanks, man. Nice chat.